But it's interesting that we see the emotion, we interpret the emotions entirely differently.
Well, just because a lot of domestic violence and especially like death, right, is going to come from men because men are bigger and stronger, that doesn't mean that it doesn't also happen to men. That's the problem, is that just because something is statistically less common doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. Like, let's say it's 80-20. That means it happens 20% of the time. That's an insanely huge number. Men don't report it as much? Yeah, they don't. Well, because of, like, remember that ratchet fucking hoe, Nina? Where she said, oh, well, like, are you really being a man if you actually are complaining about being sexually assaulted? That's the type of toxic shit that is actually super bad. And I think we should just get rid of that completely. Should be embarrassed. Yeah, exactly.
Because of that.
Absolutely, right? So we as a society will say like, oh, men need to be in touch with their emotions, but not anger. And then this is what really screws men, because as men, we are socialized and conditioned to only feel anger. This is the only emotion you are allowed to feel as a man growing up. And this is the one emotion that gets demonized when you're older. Yeah. So I'll give you a simple example. So like I used to get bullied a lot, right? So when I get bullied in school, like what am I supposed to do, Stephen?
In school? Well, it depends.
Stab them.
If you can fight back.